More than 100 people evacuated from Afghanistan are now safe in Chicago after landing at O'Hare. CBS 2's Jackie Kostek with more on their harrowing experience. Jackie.
Brad and Erica, everyone I spoke to today said that the last several days have been both frustrating and exhausting. After they got stuck at Kabul airport for several days, they finally made it to Abu Dhabi, where they got stuck again. So these people have not slept in a bed. They have not showered since Saturday. So the sense of relief landing here at O'Hare today was palpable.
We return.
A collective sigh of relief at O'Hare today as 117 U.S. citizens, green card holders, and people with special immigration visas evacuated from Afghanistan arrived on American soil. This after a 5-day journey described as hellish.
Frustrating, tiring.
The trip back to America capped off what had already been an unimaginable period for Aqsa Hashimi. She and her family traveled to their native Afghanistan 2.5 months ago for a funeral.
My grandpa died from coronavirus.
The plan was to return to LA, where they've been living for the past 4 years. But when the U.S. withdrew and the Taliban took over, leaving became as difficult as staying.
I don't feel safe there.
Hashimi and her family are green card holders from her father's work helping the U.S. military in Afghanistan.
My dad worked with the Americans for 14 years.
Go Dynamo! Hashimi and her family are among the first group evacuated by a newly formed organization called Project Dynamo.
The idea of Americans saying, help me, and being a spectator to that, I just can't do it.
Brian Stern is one of the organization's founders. He says he spent his entire adult life in the military and was a first responder on 9/11.
I can't watch people fall from a C-17 to their death. The last time I saw that, I was at Ground Zero watching people jump to their death. Same reasons. The same people. So how do you watch it on TV and say, oh man, whatever, when I know that I can solve the problem? I know I can. How do I know? Here we are. Here we are.
He says this effort to get people out of Afghanistan has been almost 6 weeks in the making.
I most want to go to school, become a doctor, and help my family and the world like Brian and Jen did.
An organizer told me only one of these families actually has ties to Chicago and will likely be staying here. She said the other families will be traveling to other parts of the country, but everyone will be spending the night at a nearby hotel. Jackie Kostek, CBS 2 News.